Time for an upgrade. Your own personal Glow Cafe app open 24/7. Welcome to more value. Download the upgraded Glow Cafe app and get more data.
Is your line blocked? Go to any Glow World shop or SIM registration center near you. Reconnect with Glow today.
Welcome to African Voices. I'm Larry Midowa. On this special edition, we have highlights from our digital series, My Drive.
Sometimes when someone like crosses me or something, I want to speed up and meet the person and tell them something. Like I'll roll down and say, Ade, what about them? What about that means, are you crazy?
Do I drive? No, actually I don't drive, interestingly enough. Why I don't drive is I like to be an observer of motion.
As you can see, it's a fun feature where your favorite celebrities share their stories while cruising through their neighborhoods or their cities.
My spirit is African, but my sound is Afro-world. That's how I'll say it.
To match the vibe, I'm taking you on a ride around Nairobi in this sweet borrowed car. And we're gonna start off with Nigerian singer LAX and Ghanaian singer Wendy Shay, who set out to make tunes to set your soul on fire. Buckle up for an unforgettable ride.
What's good, my people? It's your boy LAX, and I'm a singer, performer, songwriter, a sweet boy as well, from Lagos, Nigeria. And I want you guys to follow me on this very special drive.
Baby, don't delay, baby on the low. You better pass me your love, oh. And on the low, make me link up. Yeah.
I don't like driving. I think driving is stress, maybe because I'm in Lagos. Like Lagos, driving is just stressful. Nobody's patient. So I started music like going to the studio with my guys, and I never recorded. I started recording, and the producer guy really liked like how I sounded. So it was like, oh, you need to continue doing this. So when I got to UK, actually, that's when it became very serious because I was alone. I just started, got a studio, started recording at first. Like nobody knew I was doing music. They saw my video on like a music channel, and my dad called me. Is that what I sent you to do in school?
Make you stay with me, yeah.
And my dad just actually wanted me to like finish school and still chase my dreams. So I'm happy for having that type of dad. My mom too, she's like my biggest fan as well. I had two other friends that were already singing, but their names were like TIJ, CID, something like that. I did LAX and it sounded cool. Then it got to the point where I had to now figure out what it actually means. So it was me and my ex-manager that sat down together and figured out what we should call it based on even how I live my life. Before I signed to Wiz, I didn't know anything about the industry. I just wanted to do music and I just wanted to be heard. So when I got into the business and I'm coming in with like the best, like the most popular, the greatest Afrobeat artists of our time. So learning, it was now a thing of me sitting back and actually learning and seeing like processes, seeing how the business works. It was amazing to be in that situation.
Nobody do it like Zaza, yeah. See my pretty girl, where you dey go?
I say my driving force is like my family that I don't have yet. So like my unborn kids, I just want them to have a good life, to have an amazing life, to not suffer, to just be good children and have an amazing life. And that's my driving force. I was speaking to somebody one day and he told me, for you to have an amazing album, you have to have a theme and you have to know what you're going for. So then I thought about it and I'm like, I want No Bad Vibes to be like the theme of the album.
So you are the corner, baby, oh damn. The way you move that 10 with passion.
What I wanted people to feel was just vibes, no stress, music that you can listen to everywhere while you're driving, while you're sad, happy. it's just that album that you go to to make you be in a good mood. I'll say for like new artists, just be unique, because the market is saturated already. Create what you love and put it out, and people will love you for who you are. God, man, just pray to God. Always let God direct you. Like my first prayer every morning is, God, as I'm leaving my house now, just direct me in anything I do, in anywhere I go, in everything I want to do. Thank you for following me on this very sweet and rough drive. But right now we're about to eat. Man must chop.
Hi everyone, this is your girl Wendy Shay, an Afrobeat singer-songwriter from Ghana. I am going to my studio, so join me on my drive. What's up? You chop, daybreak, hustle, struggle, shaking. African money, now everyone they chop. My first driving experience was very, very terrifying. I remember I was so scared because in Germany, driving is a big deal. I was so excited, but then quite, terrified. Yeah, President, the job. I attended the music school when I was 14 years old to actually perfect my skills of singing. I would say that music itself is a spirit, yeah? But as to singing spiritual conscious songs, I think, as a musician, sometimes you need to sing songs that is going to touch the souls and the spirits of people. That is how I think I started writing, spiritual and conscious songs. Habibi, touch my body. Habibi, hold my body. Habibi, touch my body. So all the languages I sing in, that is Pidgin, English, Tree, I cannot choose one above the other. And so I would say that I feel very comfortable singing in English, in Pidgin, and in Tree. I've actually realized that I love to create music in the kitchen. I do get really good melodies. So I start, getting melodies, and then sometimes the melodies comes with lyrics. For the thing you do to me, then I don't make ready for love. For the things you do make up for. Survivor is a song I was like, okay, no, enough is enough. Let me use my story to actually inspire women to walk out of abusive relationships and toxic relationships. That is actually one of the songs that got my fans closer to me. When I saw that Uber Driver had hit 1 million, I was like, you gotta be kidding me, because that was my first song ever. My first song, my first official video. For a new artist, it is very rare. I think I wanted to just sing. I think, just keep giving the best of myself to the fans. And I think that's my biggest aspiration, to literally die empty and give the best of myself, best music, everything that is within me to the fans. Getting fame is really easy, but maintaining it, that is where the question is. That is where the power lies, being able to sustain and even go beyond and reach that iconic and legendary status. I like to always keep my fans in suspense. Just watch the space, guys. Wendy Shay, I always got something. Your mother always has food for you. Yeah, so don't worry. I'm gonna feed you guys very soon with massive. I'm not gonna say if it's either an EP or an album, but just watch the space. But definitely I'll be releasing a single very soon. I have arrived at my studio, and thank you for joining me on my drive. Shege.
When we come back, how one Nigerian singer ended up with a viral TikTok dance challenge, even though he can't dance like me. Welcome back to our African Voices My Drive special. Continuing the vibe of smooth grooves, we are taking a ride with Nigerian singer Chike. We first got to know Chike from Nigerian Idol, but since then, the musician has gained international acclaim with his viral TikTok hit, Egu, featuring the late Mohbad.
Hi guys, my name is Chike and I'm a Nigerian music artist and I'm headed for lunch, so I want you to join me on my drive.
When you're on my organic in a messy, a back in a chessy, on your kin a besalo. When you're my now waiting you did do, thought we were doing fine. Don't you wanna remain my
So I was maybe 16. I mean, I was driving unofficially. You know, sneaking in the car and making sure the tire marks are exactly where it should be. My dad had SUVs, so typically, without knowing what I would be able to earn in the future or anything, I always knew I would like an SUV, I would like a Jeep.
The modernization, Chike from one pressure, street orientation. The modernization.
I've done a couple of collaborations. I would say there's so much. My collaborations have been well selected. It was about the music and we had a purpose for what we wanted it to sound like. So I wouldn't say I have a favorite. So for me, it's all about the music, no matter who it is.
Feeling good, banana.
My music is very much narrowed down to love, life, life in terms of reality. Getting inspired for music is the little things. I get it, once I get that little thing, I hum it, I write it, I have the idea, I keep it. I just try to make, realistic music. What I don't like about that dance challenge is the most is that I don't even dance. So it's so frustrating. And when I see moves, I'm like, oh, maybe I give them the way that they give, but that's pretty much it.
Cover face like Badger. Get feel but we know they cup. Sit up, boss them, tap.
I think what portrays me in the best light is stage. I just enjoy stage. Performing is the most fun part of my job for me. I like to get out there with people and I love an engaging crowd. I like that, but also I'm able to just connect more with people that I'm performing to, when it's more like a close-knit thing, when I can see them, when I can talk to you, So I feel like we're doing it together. I don't feel like I'm just right there, just entertaining you. I feel like we're entertaining ourselves.
gospel on the beat. Oh, hi.
I would say a lot of people around me, were making music. And so I think subconsciously, when you have a child immersed in that, it affects their choices subconsciously because that's what they know. I don't think that I ever woke up and was like, oh yes, I'm trying to do music now.
You didn't make dress look good, that's what you do.
So anytime I'm asked about what I study and remember how far away from that I've moved, sometimes I wonder if I'm even that anymore. I studied computer engineering, but I've gone so far off from that. Now with the running to you with Simi, I didn't know it would be that big. Nobody's saying don't plan, but no matter how you plan with music, the people are just going to gravitate to what they want.
If you ever need saving, I will be running to you, running.
My fans think I'm like super reserved and very, very quiet, but I'm not. Growing into myself and wanting to say more. When I even say a little from the more I want to say, they're like, you did talk? I'm like, I did talk. I did think plenty of things as you see me like this, but I just figured like anytime I get into anything controversial, and controversial is such a big word because it's just even as little as a tussle and anything, they're like, no, stay quiet. You're not meant to be in a tussle. You don't tussle. I'm like, nah, I tussle. Like, regularly, on a daily. So we're here, for lunch. Thank you for joining me on my drive. And make sure you check out the album, Son of Chike. Have fun.
Coming up, we take a ride with the rapper Summer Calling, the queen of Nigerian street pop. Rapper Candy Blakes may be one of the many female MCs out of Nigeria, but her sense of style and energetic sound make her a standout. Check her out in this My Drive.
Your girl Candy Blakes, Ladies Dragon, Manfair, you already know the vibe. I'm going for a quick meeting with my team, so join me on my drive. Let's go, let's go, let's go.
You see, when I'm waiting my eyes don't see. I feel like I'm missing something. Things my eyes don't see. Whoa, whoa. I turn to God, make you shower blessings on me. I've been working no sleep.
My motivation for doing music and going to music is because, you know, when I was in university, we had our own Wizkid, our own Davido, which is like Ras Capella and all. I was studying medicine in school, but I know I was talented, I was rapping. So I went for a particular competition and I won in school. The next day, everybody start calling me, everybody start hailing me, you know. When making music, I always love to think about people. So when I'm trying to make music, I try to, you know, do the kind of sound or the kind of lyrics that people can relate to, that will be personal to them. So I try to sing like, oh, I know what is going on in your life. And the kind of sound, both the young, the old, the rich, the poor, they can vibe to it. I try to make sure I do that. The things I'm wishing to achieve in my career, I want to be the biggest female artist in Africa. I'm not even gonna lie, you know, I want to be the biggest, you know, I want to be the biggest Afrobeat artist. Not even female, sincerely speaking, like, not even female, like when they are talking about like biggest Afrobeat artists generally, I want to be part of the top 5. What keeps me going so far is the fear of going back to where I'm coming from. Where I was coming from is a place whereby we eat once a day. So the fear of going back to that place keeps me going, you know. I just want to be successful in life. I want a good life for myself, for my family, you know. I just want to change the story. Street orientation for all the girls out there. You can do it, dress the way you want, be who you want to be. Don't listen to any negative vibe, except if the person is doing anything positive for you. It's your girl Candle Blix, Ladies Dragon. Malfair, you already know the vibe. I'm good. Yeah. So here we are. Like I said earlier, I'm here for a meeting with my team concerning Better Days EP. Don't forget to stream Better Days EP. And thank you for joining me on my drive. Malfair,
Coming up, how Afropop sensation Majid captured the hearts of fans with his pen. Last but not least, on this special edition of African Voices, we have Nigerian Afropop star Majid. He made a name for himself with his skillful lyricism, writing verses for some of your favorite artists, but now it's his time to shine. He tells us more on his drive.
What's up, amazing people of the world? My name is Majid with 3 E's. I'm a singer, a songwriter, and a producer from Lagos, Nigeria. I'm going for a quick lunch. Join me on my drive. Let's go!
Sometimes I dey check in my phone to see if you don't block me. Oh God, I never love anybody the way I take love you. Mama, I dey bribe all your close friends, make them they check on you. Oh my love, now maybe the delivery guy anytime you want.
I started driving when I was like 14, 15, you know. That time my mom bought one vehicle like that, one pickup truck. I bashed the truck when she wasn't home. I lied that it was the driver that bashed the car. I chose Majid because if you check the meaning of Majid, it means noble and magnificent, you know, and I know I am noble and magnificent. I used to be a dancer, Michael Jackson, like I was the best dancer, best dancer in my secondary school that time, you know. If I wasn't around, nobody is dancing, you know, always dancing and stuff. But afterwards, when I got to Just 3, you know, I picked an interest in music. After school hours, I'll go to the studio, you know, record at the studio, come back late by 10 p.m. It was getting really, really serious at that point, yo. Then I knew I just wanted to do music.
Every time you tell me, say you don't think I can be called your Mr. Perfect Guy.
My first international show that I had in Mauritius, after I dropped my body of work, Bittersweet, that I would say is my big break. I'm a very good listener, and I can use someone else's story to write a song, you know, just by listening to their story or like seeing them go through something. I can write music from that. I make music off my emotions, you know, how I'm feeling at that point. That's my music. That's what describes Majid. You know, that's why there's a lot of soul and there's a lot of message in the song, because I mean it, you know. I really, really mean it. I'm not just singing it for singing's sake. I'm singing it because I'm going through it at the moment, you know, and I know a lot of people are going through it too also at the moment. So I'm able to like pass the message to everybody and hope they connect to it. My driving force is my family. I always want to take care of them. And when I mean family, I don't just mean related by blood. You know, people I care about, people I love. You know, that's what drives me every single time, every single day of my life when I wake up. Just a life is like me just saying, yo, I want to enjoy life, enjoy myself. I don't want to stress myself over anybody or anything. I would love to work with Rihanna, you know. I already have songs down for her. I have written songs down for her. I'm just waiting for her management to reach out to me. I'm in a phase where I'm getting better, you know, I'm better. I'm more confident, you know, I'm more outspoken, I'm more sexy. I'm gonna be on my tour probably later this year. I can't wait to connect with my fans outside Africa. I can't wait to see them on stage, you know, I can't wait to sing to my fans on stage and tell them, yo, I love you. I know you love my music, I love you too. What's up, amazing people of the world? Thank you so much for joining me on my drive. It was fun having you guys. Now, I'm gonna go get lunch. I'm hungry. Peace out.
And that's our show. Be sure to visit our website to access all previous episodes of My Drive and be the first to know when new ones drop. That's on cnn.com/African Voices. And you can check out all the music you heard on the program on our exclusive Apple Music playlist. Just search for it using the hashtag CNNAVC. I'm Larry Madowo in Nairobi. Thanks for coming along on My Drive. I'll see you soon.